So, we're on the M5. It's a bit snarled up.
Sat-nav told us it's closed, so we can expect a bit of traffic. So time to have a bit of filtering. The car ahead of us has moved over to the right nicely. He knows I'm there, but I'm just waiting. This point of entering into a tailback is the most dangerous bit, in my opinion. It's where people swap lanes for no apparent reason, just because they want the next trim is moving better. So pick your moments. Better to pass between two cars than alongside a gap. That's where people dodge in. So when you're sure they're not going to move, then you can go. Just keep your eyes peeled everywhere, looking right up ahead for moving traffic, front wheels starting to turn, looking for your gaps, bearing in mind I'm on a massively wide bike, so some of these gaps are pretty squeezy. If you can't think you make it, just wait. Okay, patience is the key when you're filtering. Swinging the bike around a bit makes it wider, so keep it upright, vertical if you can. It's the speed differential that's the key. You know, the good book says he moved in, give him a wave. Always give him a wave if they move. 23 mag there, look. It's one of the rules that on a in a Range Rover you've got to sit in the outside lane and not move over. But that's fine. So pick your moments, choose your speed wisely, making sure that you can stop if anything's going to happen, like instantly stop. So I'm normally covering the back brake when I'm doing this sort of thing, keeping my eyes peeled for those gaps. As long as those gaps are nice and wide, this sort of wide, this is happy enough for this. Looking out for brake lights coming on, you never quite know what people are going to do. Filtering through moving traffic is a lot easier than filtering through stationary traffic. Stationary traffic, nobody's going to get out your way if they're stopped. At least if they're moving, you've got half a chance of them seeing you, and then give you a couple of inches just to get out your way. You'll see the odd person see you in the mirrors, either make no attempt to move at all, which is fine. Some people will move into your way, which is also fine. Just have patience. They've been sat in this queue for probably half an hour. We're just mooching on past. There's another bike there, look. And we just got to give them that time to have a little rage, have a little win. They haven't really won, because we're going to get past sooner or later. And if you have to stop, you have to stop. Don't let it bother you. So looking up ahead, we've got this nice gap here, and I always filter between lane 2 and 3 if I can. Unless it's like a real big snarl up like this one, in which case I might seek an alternative. Mercedes there, not wanting to move, that's fine. Just going underneath the door mirrors on that van, that was a bit close. Get out of the way of that. So again, looking up, who's moving, what they're doing, keeping eyes peeled at all times. We've got a bit of a gap closing up right ahead of us, so take it nice and steady. This dude, I'm looking in the mirror and he's on his phone or something. He's not bothered what's going on. Check wing mirrors, check rear view mirrors, look at the drivers. They're always busy doing something else in this situation. They've been sat here for hours, they're bored. When the gap closes up, take your time. If you can keep it moving on your slow control, using the back brake, that's better. You don't want to be having your feet down paddling. If you need to stop, stop. Keep it moving at a walking pace, do that. Just keep your eyes open and your options open for every and any eventuality. Caravans are a bit wide, they've got a nice big wide wing mirror stuck out. Right peeled on that one. Nice blue car has moved over for us. We'll give him a thank you as we go past. Little hand wave, little gesture, something. Now this white car up ahead, he's in our way. Has he seen us yet? We don't know. He might have seen us a while back and he's just being bloody minded, you know, but everything's stopped. So there's no point getting in a mad panic with him. I've stopped behind this lorry because I'm thinking I might be able to go around to the left if nothing clears up fairly soon. But we'll just sneak up, let him know that we're there, and be a bit patient. He might be here for a few minutes, might be here for days, who knows. Contemplating going around the right hand side, but there's no gap ahead. So if he has stopped in the way on purpose, a little sneaky manoeuvre around the right hand side, still perfectly legal and all that, but it's not going to go anywhere. But a bit of patience is all you need. Start to see the traffic, brake lights coming on, they're starting to move, they're starting to creep, so we shouldn't be here for too long. As soon as we get going, always try and look at the lorry driver's wing mirror as well, make sure they've seen you. Lorry drivers are great, they'll always accommodate you if they can. The problem now with these modern lorries is they've got rear view cameras instead of mirrors, and you haven't got a clue what the driver's looking at. So a bit of patience there, round we go. We've got another car crossing our path up ahead, which again is fine. So slow it right down, hopefully they'll be gone by the time we get there. There's a nice big gap opened up. Just watching, this car doesn't want to come into lane 1. Police car there, another car coming in, so again, doesn't want to come into lane 1, move right out the way. Just in case it does creep over, we're out the way of it. Some nice gaps here in lane 1 and 2. I don't normally filter here. People tend not to expect bikes to come through this side of the road, so I'm looking to get back to 2 and 3 if I can. Nice big gap here, thank you lorry. Little look round, make sure nobody else is filtering. Then pull out, treat that like a giveaway. You never know if you're going to take another bike's nose off doing that. Gap's closed up ahead, so we might just have to wheedle past this one as well in a second. We'll see how we get on. Nobody's moving, so we'll just squeeze up behind it. So again, no way through. This guy was on his phone, gave him a little rev there, not a big massive rev bomb, because he had a space ahead of him, that's why I just gave him a bit of a nudge, and he moved up, so nice friendly wave again to say thank you. Now this chap is pulling in front of me. He saw that angle of his car, he thought, you shall not pass, which is perfectly fine. You can sit there if you like. So this lorry driver saw it happening, and I sort of get his eye contact. I look at him, give a bit of a shrug, and the lorry driver made the appropriate hand signal in the direction of that Mercedes. So I've got a bit of a gap to the left there. Lorry driver knows I'm here. He's happy, I'm happy. Squeeze round, steady away. Mr. Mercedes, you know, what did he achieve there? Nothing. Cars are pulling over for us. Thank you very much. Give him a wave. Nice big gap in front of this one. But we are thinking about bugging out of the motorway. It is closed up ahead. There's the wonderful junction. So we'll just slide off and head through town. Love a bit of filtering, it's the best place to practice your slow bike control. Feel sorry for everybody sat in their cars, probably come back on holiday, they don't want to be there, nobody wants to be sat in traffic. So if you're on the motorway, you know, try not to crash. And if you do see a bike coming up behind you, just give it a few more inches. No skin off your nose. Okay, thanks folks.